Steve Bowers and
Cassandra Fuller.
Welcome you to 6 in the City. We got a full show coming up. We'll talk about that in a moment. The Lift is looking for lifeguards.
Yes,
and they're having to cancel some of their pool parties and other things. And so if you're a lifeguard and have that certification, they're looking for you at the Lift. And the Rockability's released today their home jerseys, and they look good, and they're getting ready. The home opener will be June 2nd.
That's right around
at the
corner.
ballpark, right around the corner. Their season will open this weekend.
That's right.
On the road. Now, we got a bunch of folks here.
Oh, my gosh. We got a big old lineup here today. Joseph Lane is here, Post Senior Vice Commander of VFW Post 6496, and Jackie Utley, because they're going to talk about the Memorial Day commemoration on May the 7th. It's 9 o'clock at Ridgecrest Cemetery.
27th. Yeah.
What did I say?
27.
Yeah, 27.
27.
Yeah. And then Shane Plunk is the Adult Services Librarian with the Young Adult Library. And I'm having a hard time today. The Crystal Richardson, who is a young adult librarian with the summer reading program, are here from the library and talk about their program. And then we have Kylie Cartwright. She is 12 years old, and her mom, Julie, because Aero Athletics Aerial Silks is having a shoe drive. So we're going to find out about both of those things. So Esther Gray is here because Jackson State Community College Innovation is having their tryouts.
All right.
So if you're a singer, you might want to pay attention. The author David Thatcher is here. He has a Southern novel called The Sketchbook, and he's got a book signing coming up. Northside Church Youth is here along with Glenn Miller because they're going to talk about their upcoming program, the Firm Foundation. And then our entertainment today. Yeah,
Emma Gaskell is with us, Lauren Day, Shelby Robertson, London Tubbs, Jaron Bryant, and Stephen Sanford, and they're going to introduce us to the music from the Firm Foundation.
That's right.
All that's coming up on this 6 in the City.
Hi, I'm here to ask the people of Jackson to be a part of a groundbreaking program, 4 Minute City.
Every minute you don't get help after a sudden cardiac arrest, your chance of survival decreases by 10%.
That's why Friends of Heart and the Jackson Fire Department have created a care team.
A group of everyday citizens trained, equipped, and ready to save lives in our community.
Please call this number or visit our website.
Together, we can save lives.
Experience something new with View It Video on Demand. Now you can preview and rent movies with your remote. Press the TiVo button to go to the home screen. Select View It on Demand to get started. Browse new movie releases and events. Select what you want to watch, then rent. There's even free stuff. You'll find karaoke songs, fun screensaver for your TV, videos for the kids, and more. Experience more with TiVo and View It Video on Demand.
When I first saw a turtle, my heart was full. Now I'm anything but lonely.
We have this deep connection, this heart connection.
He just wants to be close to you and part of your life.
Every day with turtle is a perfect day.
When I'm holding her, it makes me feel calmer.
I think everything he does shows how much he loves us.
When we adopt a shelter pet, we discover they're a little bit of a lot of things.
But they're all pure love.
Welcome back to 6 in the City. We have a special weekend coming up. It is Memorial Weekend, and big summer kickoff for a lot of people, but also a very serious reflective time. Memorial observations are. We've got two special people to talk about those. Joseph Lane is with us, and he's the Senior Vice Commander of VFW Post 6496. And then Jackie Utley is with us, and she's Veterans Coalition of West Tennessee, the DAR, and a half dozen other things.
That's right.
Anyway, glad to have y'all both here. We got 4 events coming this weekend. We really want to focus because Joseph Lane's involved with this because it is going to be at VFW 6496, and this is coming up this Saturday. They're putting us together. It's actually going to be at Ridgecrest Cemetery, right?
Yes, sir, that's correct. It'll be at 9 a.m. this Saturday, May the 27th. They're at Ridgecrest Cemetery, and those that would like to attend and be a part of it, you'll just enter the cemetery at the main gate, drive all the way to the back where the flagpole is, and that's where the event will be. We'll have a small ceremony of about 30 minutes. We have live music. Some is sung a cappella, and then, of course, we also have some musicians that will be singing as well. A short guest speaker, and then the Vietnam Veterans Chapter 995 will be rendering honors.
Okay.
So we need to bring our own lawn chair. Is that-
That is correct. If you can't stand for more
minutes?
than just a few minutes, we encourage that.
More of a
yes.
challenge than it used to be for me, so I understand that completely. Yeah. All right. And then, do you place flags on the veterans?
That's
grave?
correct.
Okay.
At the conclusion of the ceremony, we have 2 Boy Scout troops that'll be participating, and then we have several members of the community that like to be participating in that as well, as placing the flags out at all of the veterans' headstones. And then a week later, we'll recover those, like the old TV show, same bat time, same bat channel.
Okay. So that's 9 o'clock this coming Saturday, the 27th at Ridgecrest.
That is correct. Yes,
Cemetery.
sir.
All right. Now, Jackie Utley is with us, and we got some other events going on, starting Friday at Parker's Crossroads.
Friday at Parker's Crossroad at 10 a.m. There will be a very solemn ceremony. They'll have placing of a wreath on there at the chapel. One of the Boy Scout troops has already placed flags on every veteran's grave there. Okay. So as you drive in, there will be that just heart-stopping sight of all.
It's kind of stunning how quickly that cemetery is not filling. I mean, but it's got a lot of graves there already.
And it's just a beautiful. Well, I hate that it's a beautiful sight with tombstones,
Right.
But it is.
But it is a patriotic sight to see the flags.
Okay.
And then on Sunday, it will be the inaugural event in Bradford, Tennessee, at the Bradford Cemetery. It will be at 3 o'clock, and it'll be at, I think it's the old Baker Cemetery or Bradford Cemetery. And my understanding is that the ROTC from Martin is involved as an honor guard.
Okay, very good.
And again, they're going to place flags on all the veterans cemetery, all the veterans' graves there.
Now, that is Friday afternoon, right?
That's Sunday
Sunday.
afternoon.
That's Sunday afternoon at 3.
Okay,
Sunday
and
afternoon. Yeah, I
then
got my days
Monday,
confused.
which is
Monday.
actually Memorial Day, there will be at 11 a.m. Out at the Ebenezer Cemetery, which is on Meade and Melissus Road, 145 Meade and Melissus Road. It's out off of
Highway 18.
Highway 18 going toward Bolivar. There will be a brief ceremony there as well. Again, outdoor setting. If you can't stand for 30 minutes or so, bring your own lawn chair.
Okay.
They have big, beautiful oak trees, so there's a lot of shade.
Oh, nice.
And it's just a gorgeous old cemetery. There's very little parking, but there's a church right across the street, so if you'll park in their parking lot and then carefully walk across the road.
And all of these events are open to anybody and
Open to
everybody,
the public,
right?
yes, and we would encourage people to come out.
Okay.
Bring your children so they understand the significance of Memorial Day.
And if we're attending any of the events and feel so moved, would it be possible for the attendees to add the flags to the graves?
Oh, absolutely, especially at Ridgecrest and then in Bradford. Yes,
Okay,
absolutely.
excellent. Okay,
Or-
excellent.
I don't know if I think there already will be flags on the by the tombs at Ebenezer.
Okay. So those are placed. But in Bradford, that's open at
Yes,
the
they're all open to the public.
at the
when they're
Ridgecrest
working.
Cemetery. Things going well for the 6496, I understand, Commander? I mean, it's really
Yes,
turned
sir.
around.
Yes,
up
sir.
there.
Yes, sir, they are. We've really postured ourselves over the last 5 years to be kind of that go-between as an advocate for those veterans that may start having health problems and need, obviously, to seek treatment through the VA, because you can't just call it up and just show up. And so we work with that veteran, and we work with the veteran service officers, plural, in our county to help get them to the right people and for the right treatment.
It's been a real change. 6496 has really come on with that service, and I commend you very much, Commander. It's always good to see you.
Yes, thank you,
Jackie, we
guys, so
appreciate it
much
very
for
much,
being
and don't
here.
forget all this Memorial Day. We got some other things to talk about, and we'll do that next as we continue Six in the City.
With EPlus broadband and Watch TV everywhere, you can now take your TV on the go. Just visit WatchTVEverywhere.com to sign up. Then you're all set to catch your favorite shows, movies, and sports wherever and whenever you want on any internet-connected device. Choose from our growing selection of networks from your cable package at no extra charge. Visit WatchTVEverywhere.com to learn more. It's easy to sign up for EPlus Broadband's TV Everywhere.
Want to receive account information via text? When you enroll in JA Alerts, you can. Text to get a bill balance, due date, set a payment extension, receive an outage notification, reply to report an electric outage. Text JOIN, J-O-I-N, text JOIN to 53248, 53248. Cell phone number must be current and attached to your JA account. Visit jaxenergy.com/text alert
for more information.
Here at the Emergency Operations Center, we rely on EPlus broadband fiber network to better serve Madison County. With high-speed internet, we track storms and natural disasters in real time. Also, fiber internet gives us the speed to host training classes preparing responders from all over the county and state. The phone system allows us flexibility to stay in contact and make conference calls with both in and out of the office with local, state, and federal agencies. Connectivity is an important part of emergency management.
Youth Musical is coming up the first week in June.
That's right.
We'll be finding out more about that. We got performers here, and we'll be going to them in just a few minutes, and I look forward to hearing from them and talking to Glenn Miller later in this program. Right now, Shane Plunk is with us, and Crystal Richardson is with us, the young adult librarian, and then the regular adult librarian.
Yep, that would be us.
Now, when do we shift from being young adult to? I mean,
Adult.
I know why I fit automatically.
I know.
Technically 18.
You reach a certain age where, Steve, don't even think about it. Just come right over here with the rest of us. It's good to have you both. What we got going on this summer?
So this summer, our summer reading theme is all together now. There's always a big theme. And so what we're focusing on at the library is having events that everybody can find their community for. If you like photography, you can come to the library and we'll have photography. We'll have art, we'll have music, we'll have all kinds of things to hit every interest that we can possibly hit to have something for everybody.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
All right. Where do I find a list of all this, or a guide, or what?
So you can always, we have these lovely program guides.
Very good, okay.
That we have at the library.
Pick them up at the library, all right.
And you can also go to our website, jmclibrary.org. Or our Facebook to look at those events as well.
Now, are these events going on just downtown, or are they at both locations?
So most of them are going to be downtown.
Okay.
We've got a couple things that might be off-site, but those are all detailed in there. But really, summer reading is just a time for us to rally around a theme and to encourage people to keep, especially kids and teens, to keep reading through the summer.
Anything unique that might be of interest to folks?
We've got a couple things.
We got a lot going on.
Okay. You always have a lot going on. I'm just curious about what's
Would you
unique.
like to talk about a couple of those?
Well, one of the things that is kind of under my area is we're going to have some programs, a reading together program and a math club to kind of help with that summer slump.
Okay.
But it's going to be fun. It's not going to feel like school.
It's not going to feel like math.
Yeah, no. But we have all kinds of things in the children's area that's going to be happening. I'm trying to think of some of them.
So we have big shows for the kids. That's one of the things that we're known for doing. So we have music programs where we have performers come and do music. We've got science guys that come and do their thing.
Oh, wow.
Big shows for the kids.
Demonstrations and
yeah,
stuff
things
like
that. One of the other things we're very excited about, the Jackson Symphony is actually going to come and have a concert in our park.
Oh, nice.
On June 12th at noon.
Okay.
So bring a blanket, have a little
That's
picnic.
free and open to the public?
Free and open to the
Okay.
public at the main library downtown. We've got a beautiful park right next to our library.
Yeah.
And they're just going to perform right there.
Oh, nice.
So we've got lots of stuff going on. That's one we're very excited about with the symphony.
Most definitely. That helps.
So the booklets are available at the library. This will be going on all month, and then, technically, when you get this, Crystal, young adult is what in your world?
In my world, it's your teens.
Teens, okay.
So it's teens. I do tweens and teens. Jennifer, who's the children's librarian, I kind of bridge that area that's the tween age.
Okay.
But
And these programs and events that you guys are doing, are they free?
They are totally free to the public.
Do you have to have a library card to do them?
You do not.
Oh,
Even if
okay.
you do not have a library card, you can come and do these programs.
And then get your library card.
Get your library card.
You get a library card. Can you get it online now? Can you do that?
We do have an application on the website where you can just do it all online and come pick it up, or just get an e-card. But yeah, the summer reading program, we'll run it through June and July.
June and July, okay.
Who came up with the theme?
So that is a national organization that comes up with the theme. Not every library goes with it, but most libraries will base their programming around the theme that they decide.
All right. All together now.
All together.
So just get in the library all summer.
That's it.
We'll find out what this means. Library hours are?
So they're a little odd. We are Monday through Thursday, 9 until 8. at the downtown library, and then Friday and Saturday is 9 to 5.
Okay.
And then our North Branch is open Monday through Friday, 9 to 6.
9 to 6, okay.
jmclibrary.org.
That's it.
Okay, excellent. Good to see you both.
It is good to have
Appreciate
you guys
all the
here.
work y'all
Thank you
do
for
in the
having us.
library.
Lots of stuff going on in the
Library's
library.
really
We
come
check
out of
it
the kinks the last several years. It's
I
great,
know it.
great to see what's happening down there. We're delighted to have these folks with us. They're part of the youth group at Northside Church. They got a program, Firm Foundation, that's coming up first week in June. We'll get details with Glenn Miller coming up later. We're going to the main stage. We're going to find out about the Firm Foundation with Northside.
Christ is my firm foundation, the rock on which I stand when everything around me is shaking. I've never been more glad that I put my faith in Jesus. He's never let me down. He's faithful through generations. So why would he fail now? He won't. He won't. I've still got joy in chaos. I've got peace that makes no sense. So I won't be going under. I'm not held by my own strength, 'cause I build my life on Jesus. And he's never let me down. He's faithful in every season. So why would he fail now? He won't. He won't. He won't fail. He won't fail. He won't.
Blue, my house was built on you. I'm safe with you. I'm gonna make it through.
Rain came, wind blew, my house was built on you. I'm safe with you. I'm gonna make it through. Yeah, I'm gonna make it through. 'Cause I'm standing strong on you. I'm gonna make it through. 'Cause my house was built on you. Christ is my firm foundation, the rock on which I stand when everything around me is shaking. I've never been more glad that I put my faith in Jesus. 'Cause he's never let me down. He's faithful through generations. So why would he fail now? He won't.
Donating blood is safe, easy, and in less than an hour, you can save up to 3 lives. If you've donated with us before, thank you. We can't wait to see you again. If you've never donated before, now is the time. Give blood at Lifeline Blood Services today.
System Operational Achievement Recognition, the SOAR Award, is the American Public Gas Association's recognition for excellence in a natural gas utility. The award covers employee safety, system improvement, system integrity, workforce development. There are over 700 APGA members. In 2022, 14 of those systems received a SOAR Award. But the top-level gold SOAR Award, only one system, the Natural Gas Division of the Jackson Energy Authority.
Being an industry leader is all a part of JEA today.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Our back and forth. It always came back.
Dad!
You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
Every 2 seconds, someone in the U.S. needs blood. Lifeline Blood Services provides blood to 17 hospitals and 12 AirVac services in 20 counties. To make your donation, you can come to one of our 2 locations today.
The city will have more from the Northside Youth Musical that's coming up June 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. We'll have details of that on the way. Right now, we're going to talk about shoes and running and all kinds of things. Kylie Cartwright is with us, and her mom, Julie, with us. Era Athletics, the Aerial Silks Shoe Drive. You seem to know something about this.
Well, it's shoes. I don't
It's
know a
shoes.
whole lot about the aerial silks. We were going to talk about the
Well,
aerial
I thought the way you were
silks.
talking, that you knew what aerial.
Let me do one quick correction. Okay, so I put aerial silks, but it's actually the aerial program because it's not just silks they do.
Okay.
They do the Lyra as well.
Okay.
So it's a whole aerial program. She just does the silks. So
Okay.
that's
All right, Kylie, tell me about the silks.
This is one of the hardest parts about doing it is explaining what it is. Because it's just so weird, it's hard to explain. But it's pretty much a fabric that hangs from the ceiling.
Right.
Yeah.
And you climb and do flips all over it.
Okay.
That's
And you've been doing the silks for how long?
about 5 years.
5
Okay,
years.
wow.
So you must be really, really good after doing it for 5 years. All right. What got you interested in doing the silks?
I have really no clue.
we started her off with dance and then moved to gymnastics, and then she just really liked to climb rope. And so
Okay.
we're like,
We got a
okay,
staff
let's do the
member
silks.
in our building that
Yes.
does this.
She used to
yeah.
do it for Cirque.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
real?
Yeah.
I
So
would love to do that.
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Okay,
she
there
would
you
love
go.
I'm sure.
Well,
I'm
anyway,
sure.
now we found out about that. We're going
That's
to find
right.
out about this shoe drive that's coming up.
Aero Athletics Aerial.
So what's happening here?
So we are taking up shoes to donate to Haiti.
Okay.
And these
a
are shoes
company's-
of any kind? Are
Any
they
kind.
used
Any
or-
size. They can be a little used, preferably with a little life left in them because they're going to go to use.
Right.
But any size, any type, anything.
Dress shoes, sneaker, flip-flop, whatever. Just
Kids'
clean out
shoes,
your,
adult shoes.
clean
yeah.
out your closet, right?
So we
fit or
clean
too
them out,
big.
then where do we take them? What do we do with them?
You can drop them off at Aero Athletics.
Okay.
And that's where's their
They have two locations. So one of them is on Bells Highway, and the other one is off 45 bypass North Highland by Down Meadows or the wedding venue.
Oh,
back there.
Madison Downs.
Madison
Yes.
Downs, that's it.
Okay.
Yes, thank you.
Madison Downs. I got you. Okay.
So this is underway right now. This started on the 14th. It's going to continue until
July 13th.
July
Okay.
13th. Now, what happens when all the shoes get collected?
So this will help to our October show, which is Friday the 13th.
Uh-oh.
It's Halloween
Yes,
themed.
it is a very Halloween theme. And it will be at the fairground.
Okay.
Which is really exciting for all
It's a big venue this year. So
Yes.
for the past few years, we've grown.
Yeah.
And Coach Amanda, her coach, is amazing. She has big ideas. And so this year, the fairgrounds came available on Friday the 13th.
Can you believe
And she
that?
was like, it's meant to be. So,
So you'll have there'll be a show there.
Halloween
a big show.
Yes.
Open to the public.
Open? Okay.
But the
it
reason we're
does-
fundraising this year is
because it's gonna cost a little bit for us
Right.
to also do it.
Right.
And the more shows we get, the more special effects we can do.
Oh.
Which means the better the show is.
Right.
So
bring all your shoes, right?
Bring 'em.
Clean out your closet.
Yes.
And then once you guys gather the shoes, how do they get to Haiti?
So we're doing this through funds2org. We were talking about fundraising, and literally the next day on Facebook, funds2org popped up, and it's as easy as can be. They send us press releases and media releases and already ready-to-use flyers. And so once we have them, we have to put them in bags, 25 pairs of shoes a bag.
Okay.
And then they come and pick them up.
Really?
They go to Florida. They'll check shoelaces, make sure that they're good, make sure that, the soles have a good life to them. And then They are transported not just to Haiti, but I know Haiti is one of the big ones
Main
that
spots,
gets them.
okay.
Which is great because Aero Athletics is really big about giving back to the community. So this is a way we can give back to the world.
It's now until Friday, July 13th.
So you got plenty of time to
So you
clean out your
clean out the
closet.
closet.
Give us your shoes.
Yeah. All right, so that you said one location for air is on Bells Drive. There's one there, and then one out by Madison Downs.
Yes. Madison Downs, that's right.
Okay, so now until the 13th. Yeah.
That's right. Then you're going to have to come back on and tell us about the Halloween show.
We would
that
love to
sounds
come back
very
and do a
interesting.
demo.
And introduce the public to aerial silks and the aerial stuff.
Because see, we have no clue what's going on or the characters yet. We're still waiting for
Still
the
working on that.
Nice.
right.
And I saw where they are offering adult aerials.
Yes, yes. And I've done that class once, and they're beasts. Like, they're crazy strong, and I was like, okay.
That's a whole different business.
One and
It's good to
done.
see you both. Look forward to having you back, though.
Thank you guys for being here.
We're going back.
appreciate it.
We're going back to the main stage. This is the youth from Northside Church, and their musical is coming up June 2nd, 3rd, and 4th.
Yep.
Right.
2nd, 3rd, and 4th.
Let's take it away. The main stage, Northside.
Oh, come, all you unfaithful, come, weak and unstable, come. No, you are not alone. Oh, come, barren and waiting ones, weary of praying, come. See what your God has done. Christ is born. Christ is born. Christ is born for you. Oh, come, bitter and broken ones. There is no need to run. Taste of his perfect love. Oh, come, guilty and hiding ones, with fears unspoken, come. See what your God has done. Christ is born. Christ is born. Christ is born for you. He's the Lamb that was given, slain for our pardon. His promise is peace for those who believe. He's the Lamb who was given, slain for our pardon. His promise is peace for those who believe. So come, though you have nothing, come. He is the offering, come. See what your God has done. Christ is born. Christ is born. Christ is born for you. Christ is born. Christ is born. Christ is born for you.
The family's visit to the forest inspired a beautiful question. Mother, mother, am I a tree? You tell me to stand tall. You tell me to stay rooted. I think I am a tree. My child, of course you are. But what kind of tree will you be? The kind to hug or the kind to climb? Doesn't matter what you choose, so long as you choose to be a tree that's kind.
Make the forest part of your story at a park near you. Find one at discovertheforest.org.
Tired of internet that leaves you waiting and monitoring your usage with extra fees? Switch to EPlus Broadband from the Jackson Energy Authority for fiber optic internet with the fastest speeds to keep everyone connected. Enjoy being online as much as you want without worrying about extra fees or data usage limits. Perfect for when you need to download and upload large files, stream videos, or use your favorite video conferencing app. EPlus Broadband, fastest internet, no data caps, no slowdowns, no worries.
That's my neighbor, Joe. Hey, Joe.
Hey, John.
Joe's about to make a very big mistake. Hey, Joe, you think it might be a good idea to call 811 to have your underground utilities marked before you start digging?
John, that's just for big projects.
Actually, it's for any digging project. Hey, congratulations, Joe. You found your electric line. Remember, safe digging always begins with a free call to 811. You want to borrow my phone, buddy?
Well, let's go to Jackson State Community College, talking about, with Esther Gray, talking about innovation, because Jackson State, we had the president on a few weeks ago to do a dialogue with us, and, you know, COVID was kind of disruptive. The campus was shut down. Tough to have a choir group when the campus is closed.
Just a little bit.
Well, we're very
And when
lucky
there's
to
a
have a
pandemic.
supportive administration for the arts.
So that's very good.
They got us through.
So we're back full strength. We've got
We're-
scholarships and everything else. So here we go.
That's right.
Time to audition.
That's right. And if there's ever been a time, this is the time, because we are back to our full numbers, and I'm going to have 10 spaces open.
wow, that's-
so
Okay,
we've had
fantastic.
many graduate.
Yeah.
And so now is the moment.
Okay.
Usually I only have about maybe one spot per voice part.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, so it's usually, it's still competitive, but this is the moment.
Okay, good. So how do I sign up, audition?
So they are in the process of redoing our website, so they just need to contact me directly. So Esther Gray, my email is egray with an A, Gray, and the number 5 at jscc.edu. And if you forget that, just type in Innovation Jackson State and I'll pop up.
Easy enough. And you say these are scholarship positions, right?
It is a full scholarship to Jackson State, including books.
Wow.
And now a gas stipend.
Oh, what a great opportunity.
Yes. And there's no out-of-pocket cost to be in it either. So Jackson State provides the music,
everything.
and everything.
Oh, wow.
I mean, there's really, it's the best deal
I was
around.
gonna say, it's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
And even if you can't, if you can sing just a little bit,
That's right. And you get to see me twice a week.
Yeah,
So it's good.
exactly.
And you were ambassadors for the college, right? So you just do several performances. I mean, you're lined up.
We do. We have sung everything from Veterans Day programs to Rotary clubs to United Way programs, churches, civic organizations. We've even done our Scareling, where we go around and sing our Nightmare Before Christmas medley around
Yes,
town.
yes,
So we're wanting to bring that back,
Okay,
this
good.
year. So there's
So
been a
all
lot
that
of fun
are
things.
back.
That's
Full
fun
force.
because back before COVID, I was at the lift and I was in one of the classes, just so happened to be yoga. And I'm laying there and then I hear the song and I'm like, I got one eye open and one eye closed. I'm like, what? I know who that
What does
is.
it sound?
And they had come to the gym
That's
to do
right.
the Scareling.
That's
so
right.
it was fun. It was great. It's good that you guys are going to bring that back. So
All right, so once again, you email Esther egray.
egray5
egray5
at
that's
jscc.edu.
GRAY.
And like I said, if they forget, they just type in Innovation Jackson State,
Jackson State.
and I'll pop
anything
up.
special that people need to do for tryouts?
I liked for people to know that this isn't a scary process. I'm actually really nice. And they don't need to be like super nervous. So
Okay.
what they need to prepare are 2 songs.
2 songs, okay.
Sung a cappella, only about a minute each.
Okay.
They can pick. It can be gospel, classical, jazz.
Pick whatever. Okay,
whatever
very
they
good.
do.
Okay,
Oh,
great.
well, that's
And
easy
that's
enough.
That's it.
Okay.
And you
Get
want to
that
talk
done.
a little bit about symphony?
I would, yes. Basically, if you love to sing, I can hook
So
you
yeah,
up.
whatever age you are.
That's right.
Because
So-
Esther works with the symphony in the youth program.
Yes, so we have the brand new Jackson Symphony children's choir that we started year before last, and the children get an opportunity to perform with the Jackson Symphony for the big holiday Pops concert, and also with the Jackson Youth Orchestra twice a year. So it's a wonderful opportunity. It's not open just to kids in Jackson. It's open to all kids in West Tennessee.
Okay, how old? What
And
ages?
Ages 7 to about 13 or 14, depending
Okay.
on when you turn, in 8th grade
Right,
or
right.
so.
Okay.
So, and again, they can pick something to sing, or I can pick for them,
Okay.
and that's it. They
What,
just need to
what
contact
age
me.
children are you looking for this?
Well, it's age 7 to 13, but
7 to
it's
13.
really like third. They end up being in 3rd to 8th grade.
Third to Okay. 8th grade.
Like
All right.
once they're in it.
Okay.
How do they get in contact with you if they want to do that?
If they type in choir and the Jackson Symphony, it'll
Comes
come
up,
up.
okay.
But it's
All right.
it's the jacksonsymphony.org.
JacksonSymphony.org.
Well,
they
as
can
if
register.
Esther didn't have anything else to do,
I know,
she's
right?
also now the music director or whatever it is at the Aldersgate Methodist Church.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right. So we're like I said, if you love to sing, I'm your person.
Just show up on Sunday, get saved, and here we are, friends. Yeah.
There's so many. They have a beautiful handbell choir that's just gorgeous, and we're starting a new choral program there, and it's for all ages, and we're going to sing lots of beautiful music, and we meet on Wednesday nights and sing on Sunday.
Just so come
There
on
you
a
go.
Wednesday night and join you, right?
Yeah, just Google me. You'll find something. I can help you.
There you go. You need your own Facebook web page and everything
That's
else.
right. That's
It's
exactly
good to
right.
see you.
Yes,
It's great
it
to
is.
see you
Good
too.
to
Really
talk
good
to
to
you
have you.
again.
Esther, great. All right, from Jackson State Innovation to the youth choral group with the symphony.
That's right.
And then and you'll see her also at Aldersgate Methodist Church. We're going to meet a new writer.
That's right.
And we'll meet him next.
Got a book signing coming up, too.
Got to come up this weekend. We'll find out together on this Six in the City.
I'm Mark Taylor. I'm the owner of Renew Biomedical Services based out of here in Jackson, Tennessee. We're a provider of biomedical services for medical professionals. At Renew Biomedical, our use of telecom is of utmost importance. We have to reach our customers in a timely fashion so we can diagnose and service their equipment needs. So EPlus Broadband allows Renew Biomedical to connect effectively with our customers in whichever way they choose, via email, phone, Skype, teleconferencing, in any way you can imagine.
For 9 years, the READ team has helped over 2,200 second graders read better through coaching and friendships. Students have increased their word recognition by as much as 300%. Reading on grade level opens the door for Google searches, driver's licenses, and career opportunities. Invest 1 hour a week to give our second graders every chance to read on grade level. Go to thereadteam.org to sign up. The READ Team, changing our community one word at a time, in partnership with JMCSS, Leaders Education Foundation, and United Way of West Tennessee. But you already knew that because you can read.
Say it and see it with voice control. Find your favorites faster across live, recorded, and streaming TV. Movies, shows, news, sports, music are just a voice command away. Show me action movies. Just for kids. Every result personalized based on viewing habits and time of day. Say it, watch it. It's that easy with the power of voice control.
David Thatcher's with us. He has a new novel. His first novel is called The Sketchbook. He's going to be signing copies of this coming Saturday, the 27th at 1:30 in the afternoon
At the
Blacksmith's
on the patio. Yeah. Be a
It'll be
nice
a great place to be for weather like it is today. It'll be absolutely gorgeous. And so a great time to meet David and find out about his work. It's good to have you with us.
Yes, it is.
Well, it's good to be here.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Well, tell us about The Sketchbook. You say it's a Southern novel.
It's a Southern novel. It takes place in areas around West Tennessee.
Okay.
It's kind of set in Jackson. It's a novel, though. It's
All
a fictionalized story. It's based on a purchase at an antique store, some beautiful old drawings that turn out to have been drawn by a teenage girl. And then as the story develops, there's some words at the back of that book of drawings. They're very mysterious, and the main character decides to start looking into that and trying to find out more about it.
So this is suspense?
It's a story of looking for the truth of things that happened a long time ago. because antique stores are mostly filled with nice things to have that were just impersonal items.
Right.
But now and then, in some corners, there are things that were precious to someone once.
Okay.
And so the sketchbook tells a story of something that was precious to someone, and it goes into the mystery of something that happened one night in 1915.
So what inspired you to write this book?
Well, I guess it started in March of 2020 when none of us knew what was about to happen with
that's
COVID.
the truth, yeah.
We didn't know if there were going to be roadblocks and if people were going to be able to even move around. And so I thought, there are some people who like to be quarantined, who are hermits, and they like it that way. What about a book that examined their motives and how they became recluses? So that's what
Can start from there. Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, David will be signing copies of the sketchbook, and that will be this Saturday at 1:30, the 27th at Blacksmith's. Okay. Are you going to do readings from the book during the signing, or?
I will do some readings. There are many people I need to thank because books can't be written without having experts to go to.
Right.
And I had so much research to do about how did wrongful death lawsuits happen 100 years ago. And I had so much obscure things to find out.
Interesting, okay.
To give the book authenticity. And some of those people are going to be there on Saturday, and I can thank them in person.
Oh, wow. That's nice.
It'll be a special.
And where can we find your book?
The book is available on Amazon. Thank you for mentioning that. The book is available on Amazon. It's David Thatcher,
Sketchbook.
The Sketchbook
okay.
on Amazon.
On Amazon.
Will you have them for sale at the book signing, too?
I will have some available for sale at the book signing as well.
Excellent. Well, we had some friends, people that worked with us here that had read this book and said, you need to talk to this guy. It's great work. It's a great beginning. Okay.
I'm very honored.
All right. Well, that's fantastic.
Very good.
Well, Dave, it's very good to meet you.
It
We
is
appreciate
very
you being
nice
with
to
us.
meet
The
you.
sketchbook is the novel. It's available on Amazon. You going to do more, you think, now?
I don't know. It was an ordeal doing this one.
Okay, well, we'll see.
But you've got this one down. I mean, you got that one out of the way. You know, surely the next one wouldn't be as difficult as the first one.
David's also pitching movie rights in case you're interested. So got it going on. David, it's very good to meet you.
Yes, it's good to have you here.
Yeah, it sounds very intriguing. The sketchbook, pick up a copy of that this coming Saturday at Blacksmith's at 1:30. Well, just as good is what we're going to find out about next, right?
That's right.
We're working with the Northside Youth Group and their musical, Firm Foundation, and we will talk to Glenn Miller coming at the next segment. Right now, we're going to the main stage, just as good.
Just as good.
I've been here before, my heart feels so weak. Got this weight upon my chest and I can't stop forgetting. My God, that you've never left, you're right here with me. Still I'm convinced you're hiding. Oh God, would you remind me that you're still just as good as when I met you. You're still just as kind. Don't let me forget that you're still the same God that led me through the fire. You're still the same God that separates the waters. Come do what only you can do. You've done this before, will you do it again? When the waves are all around me and it feels like I'm drowning, will you still reach out and give me your hand? 'cause even when I'm doubting, your love, it still surrounds me. Oh, you're still just as good as when I met you. You're still just as kind. Don't let me forget that you're still the same God that led me through the fire. You're still the same God that separates the waters. Come do what only you can do. And I will build an altar and stack it stone by stone, 'cause every Ebenezer says I've never been alone. My faith will surely falter, but that don't change what you've done, 'cause every Ebenezer points to where my help comes from. And I will build an altar and stack it stone by stone, 'cause every Ebenezer says I've never been alone. My faith will surely falter, but that don't change what you've done, 'cause every Ebenezer points to where my help comes from. Every Ebenezer points to where my help comes from. You're still just as good as when I met you. You're still just as kind. Don't let me forget that you're still the same God that led me through the fire. You're still the same God that separates the waters. Come do what only you can do. Oh, come do what only you can do.
It stands out in the landscape. It's the newest and largest water tank in the JEA system. Located northeast of McKellar-Sipes Airport, it holds 2.5 million gallons of water. Construction costs just shy of $4 million. But it will supply water and the water pressure necessary to sustain fire hydrants in an expanding industrial and commercial area of Jackson. Meeting needs and building for the future, all a part of JEA today.
From time to time, life may throw us a curveball. Even with the best of efforts, maintaining the essentials like utilities can be difficult. With UtiliCare, you can make a donation to help provide utility assistance to families right here in Jackson. Your contribution makes a difference for those families struggling to pay utility bills. Go online to learn more or donate. jaxenergy.com/UtiliCare.
Welcome back to 6 in the City. Glenn Miller is with us and you've been doing these musicals, how many years you say now?
22.
22 years.
Yeah.
As long as we've been doing this show.
I know. He said it would have been more if COVID hadn't gone.
And COVID hadn't hit.
Yeah.
That's right.
But been 24.
Yeah. Better be careful. This is going to turn into a career. If you're not,
Yeah. I'm the only youth pastor in town they call Pops.
Well, tell us about Firm
The
Foundation.
youth pastor's older than the senior pastor is, if that makes any sense.
That's true.
Tell us about Firm Foundation.
Well, Firm Foundation comes out, the beginning of this story begins at Christmas. You know, we wanted to beat GAC and Hallmark to the whole Christmas punch, so we're going to start in June, not July, right?
There you go.
So, but it starts around the Christmas time, and it starts with a crazy accident. Well, it's not an accident, but a crazy episode that happens to a family. And mom is left behind with her children, and they have to walk through the grief pattern during that time. And alongside them comes the church. You know, sometimes people in the church really want to come and help, and some kind of give you the side eye, like, you know, what's going on. So, because churches aren't perfect, right?
Right.
And so between the church and the people of the community, school, all their friends and family, they walk this path of grief and really discover that our faith and everything that's fundamental to us really is placed on God. And when we stand on God, we're pretty firm, no matter what all kinds of craziness is going around us.
Okay. Who wrote this?
The students did. A couple of these young ladies that were up here singing.
And the music? Did they write the music?
They did not write the music. This is all music that they all chose along with Millie. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Millie helped put all that together.
And Millie's the one that you're a keyboard player.
She's our keyboard, and I kind of leading our youth music stuff now. So.
Yeah.
Well, this musical, Firm Foundation, is coming up June 2nd and 3rd at 7 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be what nights of the week?
Friday and Saturday.
Friday, Saturday, June 2nd and 3rd at 7 o'clock. Then there will be a Sunday matinee at 3. That's going to be at the Northside Church. Will this be in Hope Hall?
Be in Hope Hall.
Okay.
And do we need tickets for this?
No, no tickets are needed. Now, if you're bringing a youth group or something like that, we ask for you to just give us a call or go to our website, northsidejackson.com. There's a form on there you can fill out. That way we can just save your seats together. But there's no tickets needed. We do have a nursery, so if you have little ones, you can bring that. You know, we're also this year we started a new pattern recently. So about an hour and a half or so, you know, no longer those long 3-hour things or anything.
Trimming it down a bit.
Trimmed it up.
Yeah. You want people to pay attention, right? Not fall asleep.
Exactly. So.
He's getting older. It's tougher to stay up.
That's right.
Right there.
Well, I wasn't going to tell his,
It's 8:30. It's time for us to go to bed. We're going to get some rest. Yeah.
We're going to cut this short.
What have you seen? Now, you've been doing this these 2 decades now, so you've had a lot of students and young people come through this.
Go, yeah.
What has it meant to them? What's it meant to you?
Well, what it's meant to me is it's so fun to watch them walk through these stages of life and come back and help with a few of them. You know, Millie is now kind of the director of our stuff, and she went through this as a young person, and to see them come back and do that is so great to see each generation kind of come back and do it. You know, what's changed, when we started doing these back in the day, we were kind of the only people doing something like this. Mm-hmm. But now every school has a fall performance and a spring up performance. And all of those things are happening. Other churches have done a few things as well. Yeah. But it's still good to know our kids are excited each year about going through the musical process and what's the story we're going to tell this year.
Speaking off of that, how do they pick the story? What makes them choose the certain story?
It's totally up to them. They start around October or so, and they begin the process of just brainstorming and saying, what's going on in our lives? What are we seeing going on in our friends' lives? What's going on in the world around us? Okay. And they just begin with that process, and out of that comes the story they want to tell.
And then a lot of the stuff is relatable. So
very relatable. Yeah. And that's the thing is, as you're sitting there, you're going to connect with it.
That's
Thursday
awesome.
and Friday, right, at 7 p.m. on
Yeah.
June 2nd and 3rd. Thursday and Friday. And then there's a matinee on
Friday, Saturday.
Friday,
and then
Saturday. Yeah,
matinee on Sunday at 4 o'clock.
Yeah, I got all confused. I was trying to straighten it out.
Well, we used to do a Thursday show back in the day.
Friday and Saturday at 7 p.m. at Northside, and then a Sunday matinee at 3.
3,
June 4th.
yes.
All right. Always
Hope
good
Hall.
to see you.
Yes, it's good to see y'all.
And for those who don't know, where's the church located?
2571 North Highland, just the other side of the interstate, right past the golf course.
All right.
Easy enough.
Good to see you.
Thanks so much for being here.
We're going to be right
Congratulations
back. We will have
22
more
years.
on this. The Truth I'm Standing On is coming up as we continue Six in the City.
Hey, have you heard about 4 Minute City? Do you know what it is?
Our city has over 100 sudden cardiac arrests every year.
That's why the 4 Minute City program was created.
By placing easy-to-use defibrillators in homes and businesses throughout Jackson, we can save lives.
This is not some hypothetical. This is real.
But it's up to us. Want to do something good?
Come on, Jackson. Get involved.
You just might save my life.
And I might save yours.
For the most reliable drinking water supply at the highest quality, reach for the tap. Our tap water is safe and continues to exceed all government requirements. For more information about our drinking water, visit www.jaxenergy.com/JEACCR.
Move over. It's the law. When approaching work vehicles or crews, move over to create a safety zone. It protects utility workers, law enforcement, firefighters, and emergency personnel. It's not an option. Slow down. It could save a life. Stay safe. Move over.
Honey, what I think you need is a socket wrench.
I played JV basketball.
I'm sorry. I don't think it looks right.
This is good, and it's all good, baby.
Is it really all good?
If you love me enough to routinely test your handyman skills, not to mention the strength of your marriage, then of course you'll visit nhtsa.gov/therightseat to make sure I'm in the right car seat.
I'm gonna call my dad.
We got a ton of stuff coming here this weekend. In addition to all the memorial things we talked to Jackie and Franklin about, and so we got that coming up. The the West Tennessee Delta Heritage Center is the Memorial Day weekend. This is the Exit 56 Blues Fest.
That's right.
Music starts this Saturday and this Sunday at 10. They'll go all afternoon, Saturday into the evening, and that is coming up today. And then the amphitheater got kicked off last weekend, and so we got Lolo coming up on June the 9th.
Yep.
And then what else is happening? It was one other thing I had. You got a bunch of stuff. Oh, yeah. The two small pieces of glass today are at 5:30 and Friday at 1:30. And then there's a Saturday Kids Planetarium show this Saturday.
Oh, at the planetarium?
At the planetarium at 9:30 Saturday morning. So load the youngsters up.
Well, I did want to give kudos to the USJ's tennis team. Today, tournaments started in Murfreesboro.
Oh, good. So
I think it's
state.
Murfreesboro. Yeah, they're in state
Spring
tournaments.
Fling.
The girls won all 5 matches today, so they're playing in the finals tomorrow. Yeah,
way to go.
Yeah,
Lady
so it'll be
Bruins.
a good thing. And then today, the track team left to go to the state tournaments. So lots of talent there. The 25th through the 27th is a Buford Pusser Festival in Adamsville at the City Park. And then there's something new coming to town. It's called Hub City Invasion. It's a lifted truck show. So if you have interest in that, it's May 26th through the 28th, happening at the ballpark.
Shirley Mercer Walking Trail Park tomorrow morning, Wednesday morning, the 24th at 11. The Trail of Truth dedication. They're going to dedicate that whole trail and the monument and all the stuff down there. So there you go. We've been delighted to have these folks with us, and so we're going to let them take it away, right? The Truth I'm Standing On, and this is from the Northside Church Musical, the Firm Foundation. See you next week.
Scared, oh, I thought I knew. Scared, I was so filled with fear, I could barely move. Doubt, I've had my share of doubt, but never more than right now. I'm wondering, where are you? Here on the edge of fall apart. Somehow your promises find my troubled heart. This is the truth I'm standing on, even when all my strength is gone. You are faithful forever, and I know you'll never let me fall. Right now I'm choosing to believe someday soon I'll look back and see all the pain had a purpose. Your plan was perfect all along. This is the truth I'm standing on. Good, I believe you're still good. Even when life's not good, I will not lose this hope that the God who parts the sea promises he's gonna make a way for me. and I know you'll